Lord, as we step into this space, we come uncensored. I'm being to the unscripted. You know our thoughts, our struggles, and everything we carry.
I kind of wish my light had a it could turn red, but it doesn't. Probably make me look a lot better.
Open our minds, open our hearts. Help us speak with purpose as we move into today's topic. Lord,
That's my nephew talking. Oh my God. Hey, that was God's Prayer by my nephew, artist Carter Dandada. You can check him out on YouTube. Actually, you don't even check him out on YouTube. I think he stopped making videos. I want to welcome and thank everybody to tuning in to Off the Record podcast, where no topic is off limits, giving ourselves as well as our guests a space to share honest opinions that's uncensored, unfiltered, and unscripted. Tonight's discussion, we're actually going to talk about the Kevin Hart controversy. We're probably over on it, but we had a lot of stuff go on the other week. That's why we didn't post. But anyways, that's a topic that we're going to cover. I am your host, Uno, with my co-hosts, Farrah Monet, Tasha B, and Renee. And of course, Apex is out for the night. So let's just jump into it because it's crazy that we were talking about Cheyenne Bryant. I decided not to use the word doctor anymore. But did you see who else got I don't know if I. Did you see that that Chris Brown also received an honorary doctorate of philosophy?
I don't think it was an honorary doctorate.
No, it's honorary.
He said it was honorary?
Yeah, he got it from one of the faith-based colleges here. It's called Harvest Christian University here in Dallas, Texas. And basically what it is
Don't come for Chris Brown.
Hold on, I'm not coming for him. But it just to celebrate what they say his nearly 2-decade impact on music, entertainment, and performance culture. So that's why they award him the honorary degree. But I have a bigger question when it comes to that. And it really doesn't I guess to me it doesn't surround really what they're giving him an honorary degree, because there's certain people like what's her name, Kalani, and I just heard about another person. I can't remember, her name is Larson or something like that. I think she's some foreign lady that's in the pop culture here in the US. But it brought a question to my mind. Should a Christian establishment take into account history of abuse or abuse allegation before awarding the honorary doctorate to somebody like Chris Brown, where basically people said that he's an abuser? First answer yes or no, then we get into the why. So I'll let each of you answer yes or no. Should they take into account his abuse allegation or previous history of abuse for him specifically?
No.
Okay. What do you think, Farrah?
Yes.
And what do you think, Renee?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, so let me go with Farrah first. Why do you say yes?
I think it's yes because it's hard to assume that they haven't taken into consideration.
Hold on, your thing is off. I hear echo on your end.
Mm.
So that's okay. We'll get through it. So you're saying yes that they should take into account history of abuse.
I think they already did. I think that is part of why they gave it to him. I think his reform from that is part of the reason why he got it.
Okay. So now, Tasha B, why do you say no?
I think that a part of the issue with his image was that one single incident has overcast his whole career. And so I feel like the person that it was against forgave him, came out publicly, forgave him. They made appearances after the after the incident. And they kind of went their separate ways, but no love lost between each person. And I just feel like any accolades that he gets shouldn't be taken away because of that incident. So I
Okay.
think he should get it.
Okay. And Renee, why are you on the fence still between the two?
Two things. One is a Christian organization.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think everybody has forgiven or forgot about what Chris Brown what happened between him and Rihanna. He does have a loyal fan base. But I don't know. I don't think he's that reformed.
Really?
It's not for us to determine.
I'm not saying it's up for us to be determined, but there've been things that pop up here and there, and if it's coming from a Christian-based organization, I'm like, that's why I said I don't know. I'm on the fence.
I think I don't know how. Honestly, I kind of feel that they should not take into account his past history, because I'm with you, Tasha, that if somebody forgives you for something that they've done, I think that we ought to move beyond that at some point, right? But also in the Christian faith, we're known to forgive people, and I wonder if that's why they extend it to him. Because some Christians like to hold on. People, I shouldn't say Christians. People like to hold on to things, and I think when it comes to any religion, mostly I'll say Christianity in this case because that's what we're talking about. Um, they believe in forgiving and repenting. So I think I'm
Exactly.
with you, Tasha. I don't think that people should hold on to it. Now, should they forget? No, because if it comes back, if it happens again, then I think we should judge him based off of that. But right now, we only know of one incident versus these. Oh, it's Kalani. I don't know how to pronounce this. Tin. I guess it's Tanisha.
Tinashe?
Tinashe. There you go. Whoever the hell she is, I don't know.
Oh Lord.
I'm a Tasiki. Um, and then Larson, she's a Swedish pop singer. They've all made allegations towards him, and they've pulled. Well, I know Kalania pulled out from doing any type of music with him. But yeah.
And
So
the thing with Karuchi, when he was dating, I think he was dating Karuchi Tran.
was he abusing her, or was he just cheating?
That was, I think that was one of the allegations. Don't quote me on that.
Well, look, if she doesn't have proof of it, I can't believe it. That's just how I feel.
I
And
just
I
know
find that out
she
things.
doesn't like mess with him like at all.
She don't even have to worry. She dating Deion Sanders now. No, she don't have to. She don't have. Yeah, she is. Look at that face fair. She's dating Deion Sanders. But look, that's another topic for another show because she's just as old as his youngest children. You know, as the daughter or something. I think she's.
Deion
Should she
Sanders
be
is
around
older
that age?
than
Yeah, but that's a whole other show. I know. Okay, so let's go into the main topic about the Kevin Hart controversy. I don't know how many of y'all watched the special.
I did.
Okay. I watched this. I'm not a Kevin Hart fan by any means. This is the first thing I've ever watched with him in it. Anytime, even if I see a commercial, I turn it. I'm not a fan of his at all. So, but I watched the special because of the controversy that was surrounding it. So, and based off of everything that I've seen, I guess I'll ask a three-part question up front. So, do you find that all the jokes were racist or racy?
You already know my opinion on that. They was racist, flat out.
Racist. Okay. So, do you find that it was racist or racy, Farah?
they were racist. They were intentionally racist. They said
Okay.
that.
And then
That
I know,
part.
and then Tasha, you didn't watch it, but if you've seen little clips of
Mm-mm.
it, what is your? Would you like to make a statement if it was racist or racy, or you
I
just
think it
assume
was
it's racist?
racist. No, I
Okay.
think it was racist based off of what I saw. And I didn't want to put one viewership notch on that special more than what it needed. So
Okay.
I didn't watch it.
So now the second part is: do you think that people are more upset that it was written by all white cast or white? I don't know if you call them cast writers, basically, as to why they and then the jokes were delivered by white comics. Is that why you may find it racist versus racy?
The
The
joke.
jokes weren't funny.
No, they were just racist. It's they came
I'm
in
only
with
asking y'all your opinions first because my opinion is different. So go ahead.
they came in with the intention of being racist. They wanted. They said that in the very beginning. So it was like I wasn't surprised about the racist jokes. Did they take it from like haha to whoa? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Too far to where it should have been stopped in the tracks. And the fact that he didn't lets me know everything I need to know about him and what he's willing to do for fame.
Mm, mm, mm.
He's like, oh, he went on Breakfast Club. He talked about it. He talked about um I think he said that they weren't allowed to make jokes about his ex-wife, his children, that kind of thing. The situation with the new wife, her, I think she filed for divorce or something of that nature.
Yeah,
But
she had
they're
with the
saying he signed off on everything else, and I'm sitting there going like, how are you now? This is your role. So you knew what kind of jokes they were gonna do, and you said, yeah, just go for it.
Okay.
He went in with the intention of making more money than what's his name did. So
Mm-hmm.
he was going to make it as raw as possible with that intention to make more money than um, whatever that player was.
So my opinion is, I'm okay. I'm actually okay with the jokes that they made. Um, as much as I am a Black
Oh,
Power
shocking.
person,
Shocker.
you're not gonna
Whoa.
you're not gonna come for me, okay? You're not- I'm just okay with it because I'm okay with it for several reasons. I think people are more focused on the fact that it is white writers and white comics that delivered it versus black comics because I don't think it would have gotten the same um I don't think it would have gotten the same opinion if it was black comics that delivered the joke. Those are something. I mean, the news comment I probably would have made, and then also the George Floyd looking up I probably would have made too, but it's probably amongst black people I would have made it. But here's the thing: we already know that most times when people have roast and it involves whether it is somebody's sexuality, somebody's race, somebody's weight, it's always going to push the envelope, which is going to spark conversation. So I think the benefit is that it spark conversation. Now, it might not be the conversation that you want, not you as y'all, but that people want. But at least it sparks a conversation to get it out there because now we have to look at what's going on in our economy today, or not even economy. Look what's going on in our world today, where a lot of things are or race bait. So I
Yeah.
think that's the thing for me. It sparks conversation, whether it's delivered by them or somebody else. Go ahead, Renee.
No, I was saying like someone was pointing out that he have a few field businesses. A lot of the stuff that he was trying to get into, um, were failing, so he needs that money. But it's all money, good money. It's
Hmm.
like sitting there selling out your blackness like this. And then he got really like in his feelings and very offensive. I think her name is Lauren LaRosa was asking him if
Hmm.
he
Hmm.
saw her interview with George Floyd's brother, and he was really disappointed in him. He was like, I didn't see it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm never gonna watch it. But like very dismissive and very rude towards her. But you were at that man's funeral.
But okay, so now talking about him being at the funeral, what he said, because somebody I've seen it before, but one of you had sent me something with the Breakfast Club. Sorry, Pheromone had to jump off because it's freezing. But
That was
anyway,
probably me.
okay. I know my friend had sent it to me before and I had watched it, but he was saying that he actually called the family and he was telling the family about the joke that was presented, and he also stated that he told them how what the joke was, and he said he did not agree with the joke. So yeah,
Yeah,
under
but say that you didn't agree with it,
Uh,
but
no,
being
that's not what he said on Breakfast Club.
that's what I'm saying. So he said
He was saying
he,
that he didn't make the joke, so it's just joke. He wasn't the one, which would be my next question. But go ahead, go ahead.
whether he made the joke or not, he allowed the joke.
Okay.
And she was just asking him like, did you feel any type of way by them making that joke, being as though you were at his funeral, you were sitting with the, like, interacting with the like that seems kind of disingenuous to then go ahead and make a can't breathe joke like towards the brother. Like if I and the brother was very correct in saying he has a child that has to grow up and see that. Like, everything is out there forever. Once it's on the internet, once it's put out there, it's out there in the ether.
You know,
Sue,
go ahead, Tasha. I'll let you respond. What do you want to say in reference to it?
I'm just saying, I would sue. I would sue.
Really?
I would sue Netflix. I would sue Kevin Hart. I would sue the comic that said the joke, the emotional distress. Um,
Into anguish,
call
all that.
Ben Crump. Yeah.
Do not call Ben Crump.
Definitely, if you want to lose,
Do not call Ben Crump. But I did find out Ben Crump has won multi-million-dollar cases, but I still wouldn't call him.
He has.
Yeah, he has, but I,
He
I don't
has.
trust I don't trust Ben Crump, unfortunately. But that's a different story for a different time. I understand what you're saying, that the joke is always going to be out there for his family to see. But guess what? There's a lot of jokes that's out there for family to see. People have made tapes and stuff for their children to see. So unfortunately, um, like I said, I still stand behind the comics joke. It's just me. I think, and I don't want to go back to it's like a freedom of speech, but I think whenever it comes to a roast, whenever it comes to comedy, no topic should be off limits. Period. No topic should be off limits. Um,
then they should have been able to talk about his ex-wife, his kids, and his current situation.
but I,
He
I
told them
You're
that
right.
it was
And I
all
thought they did. I thought they had mentioned his ex-wife
nope.
not his ex-wife, his current wife in a joke. I can't remember because I paid attention then, but it really got out of my head then. But yeah, I agree with you that if if he feels like the jokes of George Floyd was not off limits, or the hanging from a bonsai tree was not off limits, then nothing else should have been off limits. Maybe his ex-wife, because why does she have to be into it? But
Poor taste. Poor taste.
okay. So go ahead. What are you gonna
I
say?
was saying allegedly, someone said he hasn't been funny since his ex-wife stopped writing for him.
Oh,
That part.
yeah. So so I'm assuming that you do not believe that Kevin Hart should have separated himself from the joke.
He shouldn't. Like if you're gonna say that nothing, if you're gonna go stand by the effect of you stand by the work, you stand by everything that as a comic, like nothing should be off limits, then you should be an open book.
Yeah, yeah. I think you know, I feel like basically what Kevin has done is damage control, right? Because
No, he
he
hasn't.
no, in a
That's
sense, well, not to you, but to a lot of people, they might feel like he's done damage control, because when he goes on there saying that, hey, it was not a joke that I would have made and they made it. I think because he's built up a reputation with I want to say audience, not really black audience. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. But since he built up a since he's really built up a reputation with black audience where they find him funny, I'm not one of them that don't. But I think he actually went on to the Breakfast Club to try and do damage control. Now, whether it worked or not, that's a different story. But I
you
think,
can't do damage control and then sit there and be flippant and dismissive because when she mentioned
Right.
speaking to the brother and and the daughter being old enough for this stuff to circle back around to her while she's still feeling the effects of her father being publicly executed in the street.
I understand.
and you thought it was cute.
I understand. Listen, I understand y'all's
Sitting
position.
there rubbing his feet like a goddamn elf on a shelf.
Boy,
Sorry,
boy,
son.
Renee. Boy, you just have disdain, huh?
Disgust. Appalling.
Gracious. I don't even know where to go from there. Oh my gosh.
It irked me just sitting there watching him all 52 teeth out.
So,
It
okay,
was
let me this is off topic. What's the did you like him before this?
no. He had that one stand-up special 100 years ago that was actually funny to me, and after that, it was just like corny. Like
Mm,
it wasn't because I'm not a fan of Chris Rock, so it kind of fell into that category.
mm,
That's he's like this generation's. I shouldn't say this generation, but I'm gonna say it. He's like between generations, Chris Rock to me.
mm, mm. I'm neither here nor there with Chris Rock. People find him like the goat of comedy, along with Martin Lawrence and people like that.
Which people?
People find Chris Rock funny. They actually do.
Which
You
people?
you may not find him funny, but a lot of people find him funny, find him to be a goat, just like Martin Lawrence. Like I said, I'm neither here nor there with Chris Rock or Martin Lawrence, and definitely, um, I am not a fan of Kevin Hart at all. So, um, do I support anything that he does? No, but do I support the comics joke? Yes. And Tasha, back to
I'm a
you.
Cat
Why
Williamson.
you?
Hmm.
I'm definitely a Cat Williams fan. Cat to me, Cat Dave Chappelle is at the top of the list for me. Um,
Like to me, Cat when Cat came on stage and he started, because he was never gonna hold his tongue. He wasn't ha ha funny, but he was that's real nigga funny.
I think you know what now let's go back to the roast. I think the thing is, I'm glad that Cat Williams showed up to the roast and he wasn't as funny as he typically is because I think it would have probably. I think if he was to go in, it wouldn't have ended how it did. I don't think Kevin Hart is man enough to deal with jokes that's funnier than his. That's why he's probably always been at odds uh with Cat Williams.
I don't think Cat went there to be funny.
I
He
don't
said,
think so.
"I'm there to collect a check," but he also kept it a buck. He's dead. He
Yeah,
dead to
but
life said that.
I've seen Cat Williams much funnier than what he is.
He
Because
didn't go there to be ha ha funny. He went there to make a point.
when you're a comic, you need to be funny
He wasn't
at
trying
all
to be
times.
funny. He wasn't
It's no
going there to
it's
be
no
funny.
it's no different than when he went on that one show with that one lady who she recently passed away about last year, I believe. When he was talking about when he went there to promote his tour and then she was like, "Oh, you're a felon." He's like, "No, I have 19 arrests but no felonies." He
No
didn't go
convictions.
yeah, no conviction. So he didn't go there to be he didn't go there to talk about his past. He went there to promote his tour and she took it left. So I think he's always on. I think Cat William is always on. I've never seen him to where he's never been. Oh, everybody dropped. So to me, I feel like he yeah, he went to collect money, but for me, I feel like Cat William could have really went in on Kevin Hart. Just my opinion. I wish he did because I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart at all. But I wish Cat Williams had went in.
I don't think he went there to go in. I really do believe he went there with the intention of um really saying his piece.
Mm,
I think he really went there. Like I said, he wasn't ha ha funny, but he was situation like real being his authentic self funny.
okay, okay. I got you. I just think Yeah, I guess if you're only gonna make $1, why not? Why not just go in there with the white flag waving, make your dollar, and then leave?
He didn't wave no white flag. I'm pretty sure he said,
He kind of did after me. Well, he didn't. He probably didn't initiate the white flag waving, but I think by him kind of accepting Kevin's apology, I think I'm glad where it's going. Let me put it that way. I'm glad where it's going. Hopefully, it continues on the up and up, because especially in a time like this, we don't need our people to be against each other. To be honest with you, and I think I think the feud has went on long enough. But I will say, if Cat Williams and Kevin Hart went in a battle together, ultimately, to me, hands down, Cat Williams would win
"Oh,
because
for sure."
yeah, because Kevin Hart to me, he reminds me of a he reminds me of Robin Williams, that goofiness, and I don't care for goofy.
But Robin Williams was goofy funny.
I don't think he was to me.
To me, he was.
Let's get
I liked Robin Williams stand up.
okay. No.
So you think Robin Williams was good?
I don't.
I liked Robin Williams comedy. Maybe it's me.
Yeah, if you don't like Eddie Murphy, how the hell you like Robin Williams?
I like Eddie Murphy. Who said I don't like Eddie Murphy?
Well, when I said he was the GOAT,
I'm not.
it sounded like
I
he
was
didn't.
talking. No, no, no. I thought you was talking about Chris Rock. To me, he's not the
Oh,
goat.
sorry, Chris Rock. Sorry. How the hell you like Chris? You don't like Chris Rock, but you like what's his name? The dude with Robin Williams.
Because Robin Williams is funny to me.
Gosh, we need to.
Don't even start about we need anything because you're the one that's on the outside.
That's crazy to me. We might have Dr. Cheyenne Bryant to come on here to talk to you.
First of all, I would rather shit my hands and clap.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's still talking about that. But anyways, yeah, so now here's the question. Do you think an apology would is sufficient for people to forgive what he's done? Like if he
Now
was
here's the thing. If he had came out and instead of like doubling down and tripling down on it, they might have been able to like, we'll get over it in a few business days. Like, I always say stuff lasts, give it 14 business days and people will start to forget about it. But the fact that he tripled and doubled and then was so dismissive when he went on the Breakfast Club, that just sparked it all over again.
I think he should have let I think he should he should not have went on the Breakfast Club to defend his position because I feel like if you defend your position with the family, just let it stay with the family. You don't have to come back to the public because it's not to me that didn't look favorable either. Yeah.
If
I'm
he
gonna
had spoken to the family, and even if he spoke to the family, went on the Breakfast Club, and he said, "Well, you know what? I did speak with the family, and just give like a general statement and just moved on from that." Like I said, 14 business days.
Yeah, I think he should have not came back. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I probably won't even use this podcast because Farrah's echo, Tasha, you're in and out, so I might not even use it.
No, what happened is
I got you
it
there.
dropped me, and when I came back in, it won't let me put the filter on.
No, you're good. Yeah, because you have to have 1040, and if your phone doesn't really support 1040, then it won't stay on for too long.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We probably won't cover Kevin Hart again because there's other ones I want to get to. But it's okay.
Well,
So I
why don't we, well, what time is the cutoff for you guys? Or unless you two just want to record since you're
no because
stable.
the biggest one that I want is to talk about the Cyrus one, the case
Okay.
that ended. So we can
Yeah.
you're not on your way home now, right, Tasha?
So my mom just came and got the stuff out of the car. That's why I put it on. That's why I took the camera off. Remember, I said I was gonna go
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
We're probably like, let me see how far from my house. Probably like 45 minutes to an hour.
That's how far you are?
Yes.
Your aunt don't drive? She would listen.
She
would have
does. My cousin has her car.
Oh, dang. So you want to jump back on at 45 when you get home?
What are you guys? What are your schedule,
I'm
Renee?
free. I can go walk my dog in the time.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so let's reconvene. Don't worry about Kevin Hart because I can't use this shit.
Oh my God, I
Good
feel so bad.
conversation. No, don't feel bad because actually the biggest one is the Cyrus thing. And that's the one I thought you were going to join in for because you said you needed the talk. So
Yes.
I'm going to reach out to Farrah real quick and see if she wants to jump in on that one at
Okay.
about 45. But yeah, so we'll come back at 45. But
Okay.
this one is a wipe.
Oh my God. Sorry I wasted your time.
No, you didn't. I'm going to walk my dog meantime.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Shoot me a text.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'll shoot it in the group. Bye.
Okay.